Michaeline, when there is a loss through a miscarriage and someone shares it with a loved one, a friend, a relative, our first motive is to comfort. We want to comfort. We want to say things that at that time we're reaching for things to say to make them feel better. Is there a danger in that?
Well, there certainly can be, especially because in our culture right now, the phrases and the things that we say tend to be unhelpful to hurtful.
Well, they are common ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Things like, well, you really didn't know the baby. I mean, it was very early. It would have been worse if it happened later. Or something like, well, you're young. You know, you'll have more children. Or you will be fine with this. At some point, yes, it hurts now, but you'll feel better. So the most common scenario is someone who loves the person who lost, and we say these things, right?
We do, and as you're saying them, right, we're minimizing the pain and minimizing the loss, even though that's not our intention.
A mom and her girlfriend are talking. The girlfriend wants to comfort her. Let's see what happens.
You know, maybe everything was for the best, you know?
I mean, it still hurts though. It doesn't change the fact that my baby's still gone.
Yeah, but I mean, if you think about it in a different way, you know, like heaven's gained another angel through it all. There's still, you know, that joy that comes out of it.
Yeah, I know. I hope my baby's up there and I pray, but that doesn't change the fact that I'm still hurting from the loss down here. It was my child.
That's interesting. Like, it's not like a bit of relief in some ways with just like the pregnancy, you know, being so unexpected and everything.
No, all I can think about is that it hurts.
Well, you never know, like, you know, it's like a good part of God's plan, and, you know, maybe there was something wrong with the baby that you just couldn't have known about, but, you know, God was just sparing you.
I would have loved that child anyway. It just hurts, but it's gone.
You've got so many more years ahead of you, so many more children, you know, that you can just, you know, give that love to, you know. God has got that covered. It's definitely, you know, you've got so much ahead of you. You're very young, and just like all of that looking forward, you know, it really is. I think you're missing the point here. I think this is truly like a mercy to you right now. Like could you even handle a pregnancy right now? Like, really?
I would hope.
You know, it's all in God's will.
There was desperation. There was discomfort. She was trying so hard to help her friend, and she was relying on what it's so easy to rely upon. What's the trap in that, Michaeline?
Right. Well, platitudes don't really help, do they? And it means that there's this disconnect. She wasn't really listening to what her friend was saying, who was telling her through her body language and her words how hard this was, and that this was her child, a child that she had lost. But I think her friend, it was just too much for her to enter into that.
Then if there was some struggling in that scenario, let's take a look at the same two folks, first-time mom and her girlfriend, and how it unfolded this time around.
I'm sorry, Catherine. I heard about your loss.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything I can do for you during this time?
If you could just pray for me and my husband and my baby, that would be great.
Yeah, I can definitely do that. Is there anything else that I can do for you? Just like if there would be more comfort or just anything specific?
Just being there for me if I ever need anything, if I ever need to call you.
Yeah, absolutely. You have my phone number. You can reach out anytime that you possibly need. Even if it's just for a short minute, you just need to talk. Yeah, always.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Of course. Yeah. Yeah.
It's just really hard because it was my child.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, like it's sad. Like every life, you know, like no matter how short, is always so precious. It doesn't, you know, change that. And just anything that I can do, just even as small as just, you know, being there for you if you just need someone to talk to. Like, I hope you know that you can always reach out.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, you're so welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Same two people, same situation. Radically different approach to handling it. What did you see differently?
Oh, thank goodness. There's such a tremendous difference there. And I think definitely one of the things is you really felt like she was there for her. She was present for her. And then you saw the eye contact.
She looked at her.
Absolutely. Empathy and compassion. I'm so sorry for your loss.
She wasn't necessarily searching for some comfort phrase.
No, not at all. And asking questions, right? How are you doing? How can I help you? And then assuring her that she was going to be there for her and that she would be remembering her child with her.
Sometimes you can take it even a step further rather than to say, well, call me if you need help. I'll call you.
Oh, absolutely. And I think, right, that simple text or a call saying that I'm thinking about you, and then keeping that going on the anniversaries as they're going to be happening 1 month, 6 months, a year down the road.
Miscarriage touches pretty much everybody, directly or indirectly. Knowing some very good ways to comfort someone is a God-given skill.